This week on the Retirement Quick Tips podcast, I'm interviewing my good friend and mom of 9, Karrie, on her tips and tricks for saving money on groceries. Here is today's interview segment with Karrie. So, how has your grocery spending changed since COVID? Because I was buying eggs the other day, and the eggs that I like to buy and I used to buy for an 18 pack is now over $10.
Yeah.
And so that's just one example, but eggs in Oregon where we live is so bad too because the prices are so much higher because I think that they passed a law saying that the eggs had to be cage free.
Mm-hmm.
So that increased the prices dramatically. So that's kind of like a local thing. But like you look at everything, eggs and milk and bread and cereal, meat, like everything across the board is so much more expensive than it was 5 or 6 years ago. So how has all the inflation of the last few years, especially in food, like changed? How has it altered your spending habits? And are you taking out, like, how much cash were you spending on groceries pre-COVID versus now? Like,
honestly, I think it was about the same. Where we made up the difference is whatever Tony spends, Costco, and so there's certain things that I don't buy anymore that I used to maybe spend my money on, like, I don't know, cleaning products or whatever. And now that's all.
No, you just don't clean anymore.
No, I don't clean anymore. Yeah, it's a good savings tip. No, I remember right after we moved here from Arizona, and that was during the height of COVID. I remember that I really hated going to the grocery store, and I always kind of enjoyed going to the store. I don't know. I know it's kind of weird.
Even with kids in tow, you didn't mind?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. No, I didn't mind. But after all the prices started going up and every week you'd go and it was the same item, but 50 cents more or a dollar more. And it got to be so frustrating. I'd get so mad.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think one of the things that changed was I used to try to, because I had kids with me, I was try to stick to one store and just shop at one store. But after COVID, I really made it a point to start shopping sales at each store. So instead of going to one store and, just buying the majority of my things, I will shop the different sales, different stores. And I think that's kind of helped make up some of the difference there. And maybe I'm definitely more conscious about what I'm buying. When I do shop sales, I stock up. So we have a big freezer in the garage. So I try to, especially like ground beef and things that we go through pretty quickly. If there's a sale on it, I'm going to be stocking up. So that definitely helps too.
Yeah, it's funny because when I was over at your house a few weeks ago, we were having coffee. I remember you had your ad out for, I don't know, whatever store it was. And then you were writing down your grocery list with that ad. So when you're writing out your grocery list, you're looking at, okay, this is what I'm going to buy at Safeway. And then this is what I'm going to get at Fred Meyer or Kroger. So how many different stores do you shop at in a typical week?
It varies, depends on the stores, but Fred Meyer, Safeway, Grocery Outlet, Winco. I would say those are my top 4 right now.
Yeah. Winco is more the regional thing. There's no Winco in Arizona.
There is actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, because Winco is like a west of the Rockies kind of thing. But when I go to Winco, let's say I buy like a cart's worth of food, the price is like half of what it is at a typical grocery store, which blows my mind. So I want to go back to, so you shop the sales. Do you use coupons?
I do. I mean, all digital. So all through the app.
Okay. Yeah. So you're not sitting there clipping.
No.
Having your little booklet.
I don't know if you're old enough to remember this, Ashley, but the extreme couponing days.
Oh, I remember that.
Oh,
and they had
my
those shows where those people would have 100 years worth of shampoo.
Yes.
Because they got it for free.
Yeah. Oh, I miss those days. I mean, of course, I never did anything that extreme, but the paper coupon days are pretty much gone. Those are all digital, but definitely the digital coupons in the apps. And then I love Safeway's Friday deals.
Oh, the $5.
Right. Yeah. So you don't have to have a coupon for that, but I look for good deals for Friday deals too. I like the coupons that have, $10 off a $50 purchase, mainly at Safeway.
So how many days a week If you're shopping multiple stores, are you hitting up more than one store in a day, or are you going to like certain stores on like Safeway on Fridays for those deals? Other stores, like how many days a week are you grocery shopping?
Definitely Fridays. I definitely spend a lot of Friday doing grocery shopping. And then maybe a trip on Saturday or Sunday. And then during the week, if I forgot something, I don't spend a lot of time in the store because I have a list. I always go with a list.
Yeah, I do too. So, and sometimes I'll buy things that I see that I forgot, like, oh, actually need that.
Mhm.
But I don't know how people can just browse the
I know.
grocery store.
Yeah.
And it like, well, I'm so like, efficiency is like, I value that so highly that I'm like, I'm not wasting any time.
Yeah.
But I know too that if I don't go with a list, then I'm not going to get what I need because I will meal plan first, and then based on the meals that I've laid out for the week, I'll get the groceries. I'll add the groceries to our list associated with making those meals.
Mhm.
And then I have like all the staples. And then I kind of keep a running list on my phone of things like as when we run out of something, or like my daughter just asked me today, like, can you get more of this when you're at the store? Actually, today when we were leaving your house, they're like, Theodore was like, I want ice cream. I want strawberry ice cream. And I was like, we don't have strawberry ice cream. But I was like, but I can get some the next time we're at the store. So I'm mentally like trying to remember, okay, get strawberry. And then the others are like, well, we always get we want mint chocolate chip. You never buy cookie dough. So I'm like, okay, I'm getting two. I'm not buying more than two. So I'm curious. I have a process that works very well for me. I meal plan. I write down the groceries associated with that. I have the staples that we buy every week. And then I have kind of this other miscellaneous list where I add stuff. And that keeps the grocery spending pretty consistent. Our spending on groceries has gone up because food costs have gone up during COVID, but it wasn't like a huge jump. And I think I just made adjustments. Like I don't necessarily buy the eggs all the time. I still will buy those eggs because they're delicious, and I do notice they taste different than like the cheaper kind.
Have you gotten them at Costco?
No, because I don't like how they're packaged.
Oh, okay.
And we don't go through enough eggs where it makes sense for me to buy like 2 dozen of them.
Yeah. So when you're doing your meal planning, do you base those meals off of meals that you just want that week, or do you base it off of what you see on sale in the ads?
Yeah, I don't even look at that.
No.